You guys here? Ready? We are so happy and so grateful to be here with you all on this fine and glorious day indeed. We are here. We are here. We are here. And we, in fact, are the Divine Council of Nine, a group of higher dimensional beings that have been observing humanity for thousands of years, even before humanity incarnated in human form. We chose to be here to assist humanity in remembering who they are, why they're here, and what they're here to do. We bring forward codes and activations to, through the vibration and frequency of the message. And we recommend you sit back, breathe, and receive the codes. Allow your human to step aside as you receive these codes and activations to support you on your journey thus far. We are the Divine Council of Nine, and we're a group of higher dimensional beings. And we will essentially continue from where we left off, as it is important to remember that things are accelerating. Amping up and ramping up. This is why things are meshing together months, days, weeks, hours. It's beginning to become more difficult to keep track. And yet, the timing is perfect. As we always say, all divinely orchestrated. And yet, yes, there are ones that are unfamiliar or unaware of what is going on. And again, that is by choice, because every single human being here has choice and can choose whether or not they're ready to be in the know, ready to go down that rabbit hole, so to speak. And it is in your choosing whether you continue or not. Many of you have had numerous awakenings throughout your life. And when the rough got rough, you went back to your, well, shall we say, like your human 3D construct, out of fear of being alone and not what the norm, what you would call the norm. And we're at a point in human history that the norm is, in fact, being awake. And, in fact, following your spiritual path, if you call it. Things are becoming more accepted than it would have been 10 to 20 years back. So it's becoming more easy to share your gifts, your abilities, be more spiritual, less and less religious, so to speak. Um, because of the amount of the population that is shifting in that direction. There's more videos, more information, more people following those paths, more stores appearing and product appearing that, well, shall we say, is what you would call spiritual. Um, way more than it would have been 30 to 40 years ago in the 70s and 80s. Yes, it was still a part of humanity because there was people that did in fact share their gifts and stepped out regardless of what the lashback they may have gotten at the time. But even during the 70s and 80s, there was not people transitioning, losing their life over speaking their truth or bringing their gifts out to the forefront. It just wasn't as widespread as it is at this time and as we proceed forward. So we are here to remind you that as we continue to proceed forward, the norm is becoming awake and conscious of your actions and what you do daily and how that is impacting not only your human experience, but impacting the whole of the collective. See, when most of you were not awake or what you would call asleep, or it was just about you. And there is, when you are in that state of mind, there's more just you, separation. When you begin to open your eyes and you're conscious of your actions and decisions that you make daily, you realize that everything that you do affects and impacts all of humanity. And you also begin to realize that you are a way shower, a model, someone that people look up to. And this may not be something that is shown to you, meaning you may not even know that the moment you leave your house, there is someone observing or watching your actions, what you're doing, why you're doing it, and modeling after what you're doing. So, with that being said, we want to assist in the remembrance that how important your role here on earth is. Even if you're not reaching a gazillion people around the world, you still have a massive impact because just in you leaving your house and someone watching you, and it even could be a young individual that is watching you and then begins to model after you. And then he now is picking up the traits from what you are doing in your daily life to then begin to do that in his daily life. And then someone else is watching him, and it continues to domino effect around the world. And it can spread just as fast as if you were in front of an audience. So it's important to remember that we all, every single one of you, including us, we all have a massive impact in what timeline and how humanity shifts and changes and transforms and upgrades, and how quickly this entire process unfolds. So remember, dear ones, that you do have a large impact. You do have a big purpose, whether you believe it or not. There's not one individual, one human, one soul in a physical body that does not have an important purpose and mission here on Earth at this time. You would not be here during the ascension process, during the Great Awakening, entering the Golden Age, the Age of Love, if you did not have a big, massive purpose. No matter what that is, no matter what that looks like, you have a purpose, a mission, a reason for being here to assist humanity in remembering who they are, why they're here, and what they're here to do. The process is unfolding perfectly, and you play a pivotal role, each and every one of you. Remember, dear ones, remember, this is the year of remembrance, the year of getting into alignment with the truth of who you are, stepping into your authentic self, your authenticity, being vulnerable, sharing your gifts and your abilities. Trust the process is unfolding, dear ones. Trust the process is unfolding exactly as it should. Perfectly perfect. We are here. We have always been here, and we will always be here. There is so much guidance and assistance guiding humanity every step of the way. More than ever, open your eyes, be all of you. No matter what that means. We love you, and we love you. And with that, for now, we feel complete. And so it is.